something in my sock that's so...
Get it out.
I don't know where it's at.
Well,
It's really sharp.
Get yourself in the damn right mind. It might be in your damn foot.
Oh! Oh, it is a little bit in my foot, I think. Whatever it is. Ah! What is that? It's metal, dude. Look at that shit.
Oh, did you go into Daddy's room?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's where you get it.
Oh, dude, rip it. Get it out.
I didn't need to rip it. It was in there a little bit. Yeah. See where it curves at the end.
What the hell is that all about?
Sometimes he be drilling metal.
All right, well, we're rolling. Oh, well, that's the intro. Welcome to the Wose podcast, guys, where we only sound educated. I'm Spencer, and that's
Isaac.
cool.
Yeah.
What about some tomfoolery?
We've been setting up for like
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah,
Easily 2 hours. So what you're seeing right now is the absolute best of the best that we have to offer.
Right. That being said, I've been really looking forward to this. It's been sitting here a few minutes, so
They're warm.
right, we're gonna get into this earlier than usual.
Right.
Not as synchronous that time.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah,
just so
I'm
thirsty.
just thirsty.
Oh, what are you sipping on?
Coca-Cola Original Taste. It's a proud partner of the Olympics and apparently America.
Right. Well, I've got a good old Dr. Pepper diet, trying to cut out some of that sugar.
You know what's funny is the little American flag on this can. It has 13 stars on it, kind of like it would have in colonies.
Oh, the colony times.
Yeah.
Colony times. So, hey, before we get too far, I just want to say, because there's going to be people that click away really quick, right? According to the analytics on YouTube, they're just like, I'm not interested. All right, so before we get too far into it, I just want to say, with people actually watching the podcast from time to time, we are the Wose podcast where we only sound educated, right? So we don't really have a structure to these podcasts, but I kind of want a couple things that we do, right? If we are going to name it the Wose podcast where we only sound educated, we need to only sound educated, right? Not truly educated, but... So what I want is people to go into the comment section and leave a question of something you want us to explain. It can be as simple as, why is the sky blue? Or can you please give me a brief description of quantum mechanics? So that's what we're looking for, right? Now, obviously...
dude, that would be funny. I would be like, quarks. I watched a little Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, right? So obviously the way it's set up is...
For whoever asked the question is going to be hilarious.
We have no clue how anything works, but we're going to explain it regardless of if we actually know or not.
Hey,
so
I mean, that was a new idea for me too as
that's
well.
the Wose podcast.
Yeah. Did you just fake me out with one, dude?
I faked myself out. I
Oh,
feel
no.
it. It's deep in my chest right now.
Well, it's gonna make it more worth it when it finally comes out.
I'm just gonna be fighting this demon the entire time.
Also, I'm gonna try a lot more because I watched the last one to not look at myself on the screen as much.
We've already done it so much.
I mean, that being said, though, I mean, like we said, that's how we monitor it, you know. But I'm gonna try less to just be like,
yeah, we look like we're just cross-eyed freaks.
yeah,
absolutely.
Which isn't totally wrong, just without the cross-eyed.
It wants to come out so bad.
Now he's in pain. Now he's in physical pain.
That's not it. That was a fake one.
No.
I built that one.
The thing is, we're also working with these minis.
Yeah.
So I've got about 2 sips left in this.
Dude, here's the thing, guys.
How
if you're
many
drinking
minutes are we
sodas,
in?
huh?
How many minutes are we in? I got
probably
2 sips left.
dose.
Yeah.
Right. What's new with you, man? We're posting these about once a week. We only see each other about once a week. What's anything fresh?
I don't know. Have I mentioned the Minecraft yet?
I don't know if you've brought Minecraft up to us.
Dude, I've been playing Minecraft like crazy, dude. Once again, I mean, people complain about Minecraft updates, you know?
Yeah.
So this last one has been insane. I haven't exactly played it, you know? I've been playing on an older version. But this new update has been insane. It adds, like, so many things to do. Like, there's these things called, like, trials now and shit. And it's, like, a super hard combat run.
Yeah.
It feels like you're playing Doom Eternal in Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah. But I've been playing hardcore Minecraft. I've died 9 times.
Oh, no.
9 worlds down the drain. One of them, I was on a mycelium island. You know, the mushroom island.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. How far were you getting in these? Like dying 9 times, you had to have just been like,
yeah. I mean,
just at the beginning.
not far enough to be like, I'm never playing Minecraft again. You know,
Right? It's
long
just
enough
like,
to be like, I was getting good.
it's the Ender Dragon.
No, I've not died like that. The worst I've had is like 10 diamonds. I'm like, all right. I was literally on my way out of a cave.
Yeah.
I got 10 diamonds. I'm a got my obsidian. I'm gonna go make the enchanting table.
There it was.
There it was.
There it was. It
Yeah.
wasn't good. I just needed to get it out.
Right.
Yeah. I feel so much better.
Hell yeah. Give me some.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Fuck your Minecraft, dude. I hope you die 9 more times.
But this one I feel good about. This one, this one's the run. This one's it.
This is the run.
Yeah. Oh man, it's brutal. It's brutal out there.
I've been kind of getting back into Minecraft a little bit, just as a time passer, right?
Okay.
I've got my fiance playing it, and yeah,
She sucks, dude.
sucks at it, dude. What's a pickaxe?
Yeah. He's like, how do I craft doors?
No, it's fine because all she wants to do is mine.
Oh really?
Forget building houses. Forget building
Okay.
anything like that.
Okay.
Like she's the exact opposite of every other Minecraft girl.
Yeah,
She's just
that's
like, I
the
want to get
opposite.
down in the trenches.
Yeah.
Give me the caves.
Right. That's crazy because yeah, like you said, they're usually wanting to go out there and building cherry blossom houses and plant farms. Like,
Not to be sexist or anything, but
no, that's I mean that's not sexist. That's
Truth.
just that's mathematics.
that's
you know?
mathematics, baby.
Yeah.
1
And
plus 1
it's crazy.
equals.
She's just like, give me some torches. I'm going down. I'll see
Yeah.
you in a minute. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I'm going in the
Comes
cave.
back just coal-ridden face.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spider eyes in her pocket. Like
I saw things you'd never think of down there.
that's true. Caves in Minecraft. Have you ever encountered the warden yet?
Yeah, that. I mean, okay.
Did
So
you
I
know what
encountered
was happening,
no.
though?
So
It's terrifying, dude.
for years, I stayed away from like Minecraft updates and stuff like that. You kill me. Stayed away from like Minecraft updates and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I hopped on it, and then I was just in the caves because I knew the
It's
caves
a brand new
update
game.
come
after-
out.
Like last time I played it consistently was like 1.14, 1.15 era.
That means jack to me. I mean, it does like, but it's lost in my
I don't
memory.
Even, I don't even remember what update that was. I think it was like the ocean update or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, back to it. Like, I'm in a cave, I'm chilling, and then when you go up to the warden, just everything goes dark.
Yeah, you get darkness.
You get darkness. I'm going.
Damn, what's in
what?
that Coke?
There's
Got
something
burps
about
in
it.
there.
Yeah,
They put
yeah.
some burps in that can.
Hey guys, so today I'm drinking burps.
Yeah. It's supposed to make you burps. This burps supposed to make you burps. Dude, those S's are gonna be killer on them.
Oh, I
It's
know.
burps. It's supposed to make you burps.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, Dr. Burps.
That's gotta be a guy, right?
Is Dr. Burps?
Yeah.
You know it is.
Yeah.
There's 8 billion people
Every
in the
last
world.
name has been a doctor at one point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him, Dr. Burps.
We had one doctor, his name was the science guy.
He was the best.
Was Bill Nye a doctor? He wasn't.
No,
was
no.
he?
Bill Nye's not even like a full-fledged scientist. He was just a guy who did
A show.
science television.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think he went back and got his doctorate afterwards?
No, absolutely not. That guy gives no shits.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Is he genuinely smart though?
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
can't not do that show for as long as you did and not kind of get some
Right.
smarts
He's reading
in.
the script. He's like, "Man, that's fucking cool."
No way, really?
Inertia is a property of matter. Oh man.
I loved Bill Nye. I mean, dude, kids went ape shit every time that came on.
Dude.
You want to like conform everybody with brainwashing? Turn Bill Nye on. Bill, 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 Bill. Everyone.
Dude,
guarantee
like,
it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I bet you do it nowadays.
China. Bill, Bill.
beer, 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 beer. Yeah, they know who he is. Dude, there's this old video too,
Yeah.
and it's like this like tribe, right?
Right.
And they're showing them pictures of people. They're like, they show them picture of the Pope.
They're like, oh, yeah, I have no clue.
They show them pictures of like what New York looks like. They're like, don't know where that's at.
Yeah, where's that?
Yeah. They show them picture of Michael Jackson. They're like, oh, it's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, hee hee. They're
He
like,
shot a video in our
he's
tribe.
like, you don't know.
He came here.
You don't know the USA, but you know Michael Jackson.
Yeah, dude. Like I
That's
said,
crazy.
you're like, no, like he was here to shoot a video
yeah.
and then he left. He gave us absolutely nothing.
And they're like, he's bad. Yeah, he's bad. You know, we seen it. We got it. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like
dude.
George Clooney. Apparently, he is the most famous person in the world. Absolutely, like
Oh,
one of the
really?
like the well,
Like the name George Clooney.
no, not like that's a normal name like Muhammad or something.
No, not like. Oh,
But no,
yes,
like
I'm
you
George
can go
Clooney.
anywhere in the world and be like, name an American actor. They'll probably there's a big chance I'll go George Clooney.
I don't know, George Clooney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Okay. Why is that?
I have no clue.
Does he?
I
Does
thought
he
of
do
that.
a bunch of foreign films?
No.
Is
There
it
was a
because
point
he's
where he was
cute?
never famous
It's
because he's a
handsome.
cutie.
It's because he's so handsome.
He got world's sexiest man like 4 times.
Yeah,
the
that's
world,
probably
dude.
what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if he's popular in the other parts of the world, then they're not voting for anybody but George. You
Yeah,
know? They're
yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Cloonster, let's vote for him again.
But no, you can look it up online. And it's like who's like top 10 most famous people. George Clooney is like
who
number
do you
1.
think the most famous person of all time is?
It's got to be a religious figure,
Yeah.
right? Well, I guess that's famous. Oh, let's get rid of like religious figures, right?
Okay. Yeah. I got my answer probably. It's got to be a conqueror of some kind.
Let's just change the name to the podcast to burps. Can we get a burp counter in the top right? I'm gonna try to do a burp counter.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna try to.
I was like, that you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Spencer,
Editor.
in post, okay? That's 4 or 5.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what we're counting as a full burp though. That being said, do you have your person?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Who the most famous person in the world was or is?
Was or is. But they've got to be like somebody within the arts. You can't be like Thomas Edison. He built the lights.
No. Oh, really? They have to be within the arts?
That's what I consider. Okay, are we saying famous person or celebrity?
I would say renowned person.
Renowned
not celebrity,
person.
Most renowned person in history.
That's a big
And
one.
it's not one of those ones where it's just like, oh yeah, they made an invention and it's such a good invention that we even forgot who they were. You know, like we don't like whoever invent the cover. Everybody
the cover.
Everybody uses a cover.
Appreciate
bro.
it, dude. I'm comfy.
Yeah, but whoever like patented like, hey, a textile thing to use over your
Right,
bed, blah,
right.
blah blah. We don't know his name. It's not like Jonathan Cover. you
Jonathan
know?
Cover.
Right. It's like
Bill
who's-
Throw.
Like I have my answer, and it's definitely like it's got to be some of the conquerors because humanity.
Oh,
at one-
Genghis Khan. There you go.
Genghis Khan is a very good one.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my answers.
Yeah.
The thing is I'm pretty sure Alexander the Great had a bigger influence because humanity was a bigger thing at that point. Like they were more spread out and everything like that.
Okay, and
Like
then more
Alexander
people
the
knew
Great
about
was
it.
taking over Egypt. He took over Egypt, and they were like, "You want to be pharaoh?" And he's like, "Yeah,
He's like, yeah, dude.
that sounds dope."
What is that-
Dude. I
what
was
is-
reading about that. Pharaohs are sick.
What does that entail? What do I get to do?
It mean
That's a
oh,
cool fucking hat.
And I was watching this video on YouTube, dude. It's crazy. Alexander the Great is interesting. No, it wasn't YouTube. It was Expedition Unknown. Do you know that guy?
Is it on YouTube?
No, it's on Max.
Yes.
Yes, dude. That show is kind of good because
Right.
you're like, oh, okay, he's talking about all this stuff, and I don't like those shows where they're just like, and the mystery is still never found.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
why are we having this TV show then?
Yeah, like y'all just made a
Y'all just
whole
got me hyped up for
40,
absolutely
45
nothing.
Minutes. I want to go out there and look
Leave me
for it
blue
now.
balled
Yeah.
with information.
Yeah, at the end they're just like, you figure it out, dude.
And your guess is as good as mine.
Right. And there is a little bit of that, but they'd still be like, hey, we still don't know exactly where it's at, but we found this button and this coin, and those are all supposed to not be here, you know, and
Right.
stuff like that. you
It's
know?
like,
Did you hear that?
what was that?
I wonder if they heard that.
They probably did. I feel like these
Sounded-
microphones pick up a lot more than our old ones.
Sounded like a Tonka truck.
A Tonka truck?
Yeah.
Like the toy?
Yeah.
I thought it sounded like an actual dump truck.
Well, like in real life, but
Yeah.
yeah. Sounded like a full
You do that?
size
Is that what
Tonka
you? Is
truck.
that what you say?
What?
When you see an actual like dump truck, you're like, "That's a nice Tonka."
Yeah. Dude, he's Tonked out. See somebody in a big truck, I'm like, dude, that guy's Tonked.
That's Tonka. I'm gonna do that next time a big truck driver comes into work. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, well, what brand Tonka is that?"
He's gonna be like, what? Your truck? What brand Tonka is that?
I like your Tonka, dude. Grabs me by the truck. What are you talking about,
He's
boy?
like, when we talking about my Tonka, I'm like, what does Tonka mean? Like you work in rhyme, you don't know what you work in Rome. You don't know what a Tonka means.
Yeah,
So
right.
It's something totally else.
Yeah, it could be
you know?
something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Genghis Khan or Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
That's
There's also like what's his name? No, it can't be him. I don't even remember his name, dude. It's not him.
yeah, obviously not.
Obviously not that
What's
guy.
his
if I
name?
don't know his name.
It should be right here on the front.
Right. I don't know, but the thing is they're also really old. So there's a lot of people who are like Alexander the Great, heard of him in school, don't know what he did.
Yeah, true.
know,
That's why I was asking, like, you were talking celebrity.
Yeah, no,
Because
okay, so
unfortunately,
that's a
people
good
know
thing.
more about celebrities than they do
That's a
historical
good
figures.
thing. The most famous person in history, ironically, is not a celebrity.
No, it shouldn't be.
Little sip.
Gotta wet your whistle. That almost got me a little bit. I almost started coughing.
Yeah, that would have been terrible for them to listen to. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just realized we've totally forgotten to put our picture on the screen.
Oh man!
Hey, that being said, it's
You have
okay.
more on your side.
I do also have more on my side. Look, like I said, we were setting this up for 2 hours. We're trying something new again. New microphones, new stands. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We
There's a
got
lot
a
goes
burp
into it.
counter in the corner when we burp.
I hope.
Like,
I have to do that now.
yeah. The little things that were popping up on the screen last time when we did like 2 and 1, those are still there. We haven't done it yet.
What?
The birthday thing.
Oh
the
yeah,
heart.
I'm not
There's-
throwing up any peace signs.
They're still there. Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen.
Sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
Peace signs are not allowed on the Wose podcast anymore.
We're not. We don't
You get some-
count
you get some
anymore.
schmutz. You get some schmutz.
Oh man, not schmutz. How much schmutz?
Dude, we are off our rails
We-
tonight, bro.
Look,
Yeah.
we're in shambles.
That's the thing about this podcast, though.
Yeah, there's no
We
rhyme or
might
reason to
sound like we know what we're talking about, but we got schmutz in the corner of our mouth.
it.
We spend 2 hours setting this thing up for it to look like this and not put anything on the screen.
I'm delirious, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're here, though. You're here. You're hearing it.
We're here for the
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
I also didn't set a timer. No clue how long we're going
I
for.
have no. I mean, we're here. Like this is the beauty of what we do.
Right.
You know, this is. I mean, other people they might go on their podcast and go, "All right, guys, get ready to do this. It's gonna be 45 minutes. We get 6 things to talk about." Burp counter. You know,
Yeah.
like we're in here doing our thing. We got one thing to talk about, and it's specific, and it's.
Oh yeah, we
Today
only
in
have
history.
one thing planned, and I
Yeah.
haven't heard the today in history yet. So
I actually picked the day in history today. And
He did
that
something.
was- I'll pull it up right quick. Think of your most. My iCloud hasn't been backed up in 15 days.
I thought you almost said 15 years, and I was like, I don't think that's been around for 15 years.
I'm like iPhone.
But and I almost believed it. I was like, you probably need to back that up, buddy.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, doesn't it automatically back up?
It does, but my iCloud storage is full for some reason.
Call my iPhone Terry.
Cause I need a bag up. What you
Bag up, Terry.
What you doing, Terry? Oh Lord. Yes, today in history. This will be today will be for the people watching July 17th. Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. The big 44, right?
44.
Yeah. Also, we get to see if they heard that. All the times that I say, "Did you hear that?" and you didn't hear that,
It's
don't worry-
because
don't
something is
worry
going on.
about
The
it.
air just kicked on.
Don't worry about it. If you didn't hear it, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it,
There
dude.
wasn't a Tonka truck. But today in history, Disneyland, an amusement park featuring attractions based on
We know what Disneyland is.
on the creations of Walt Disney and the Disney Company, opens in Anaheim, California,
What year?
1955.
1955. The first Disneyland in California opens
So,
up.
Next year,
Mick Mouse.
Disneyland. What came first, Disneyland or Disney World?
Dude, I'm picking at my piggies here.
Picking at your piggies on live
I got my
telly?
dog. I got my dogs and piggies up there, and I'm just
Picking
picking at
at-
them.
Picking at your piggies on live telly, dude. Man, I'm trying to teach you about Walt Disney.
This is
and you're-
censored.
you're
We need
over
to censor
here-
this.
You're over here picking at your
Flossing my piggies.
Yeah. What came first, Disneyland or Disney World? In Florida, I think it was Disney
No,
World,
no, no.
right?
So Disneyland is California.
Yes.
And then Disney World is
Orlando.
Florida. Yeah, Orlando.
Yes.
Because I don't know about Disneyland, but I know the reason they call it Disney World in Florida is because they have Epcot, which has all the different like world
so Disneyland was
countries.
first, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Okay. Out there in
100%.
California, they were
Yeah,
like,
they had to test it
they
first.
were like, we got all this land out here.
Like, what do we
Thanks,
do?
Lewis. Thanks, Clark. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all coming out here.
Appreciate y'all coming out here making Cali. Cali's pretty cool. The Beach Boys, Anaheim, Disneyland. I almost called it Disney World.
West Coast Choppers.
West Coast Choppers. Pimp My Ride. Dude. Pimp My Ride. What a show, dude.
Dude, okay.
I don't know how many people. I mean, I guess everybody that watches this show is going to know what Pimp My Ride is.
Oh, you got to know. If you don't know what Pimp My Ride is, go on, like,
We got a bunch of
exit
people-
out of this video.
we
You
got a
don't
bunch-
need anything else from this video right
Turns out
here.
our viewership is people born in like 2010. They're like, what's Pimp My Ride?
Almost Pimp.
Mom? Who's the guy?
I hope
Who's
they're
the-
not
who's the
watching
guy-
this.
Who's the guy who hosted it?
Exhibit.
Mom, who's Xzibit?
Mom, I think it's time to pimp my ride.
Mom, can I get a PlayStation 2 in the back of the car? I want to be able to pop the trunk and there be an LCD screen.
I loved those cars, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So turns out all those cars have absolutely exploded.
Oh, dude, they were... dude, some of them were illegal. In
Yeah,
the garage.
yeah.
They're like, you cannot have an aquarium in your trunk, dude, and legally drive down the highway.
Yeah, they like once the cameras came off, they're like, "Thank you so much. This is a cool car." Yeah, no, you can't take it.
Oh, dude, there's entire videos.
No, we have an old Camry right here that you can take, but this is not legal.
There's entire videos of people being like, I actually hated the car. As soon as I left, I sold that thing. Who needs a cotton candy mixer in the back of their trunk? Like, I don't want a cotton candy mixer in my trunk. I need to put a spare tire in there. Like,
Yeah. Right.
I wanted you guys to put a pinstripe down the side and change the color. Give me some rims.
I just needed
Like-
new upholstery on my seats, bro. I don't know why did you
I
took out the
I
seats and
came
put a
in
lounge
for
chair.
an oil change. I literally wanted my tires rotated. What did you do? Where's my car?
You know what's crazy though? It's
What?
like
Did they do regular shit in their shop?
no. What's crazy is like these people had no say so.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Somebody their
Yeah.
cousin was just like, his car stinks, pimp it.
Yeah.
And
Or it
then
would
they
be
just
like-
they just show up to the house.
Take your car. Figure
Yeah.
out a way to work for 2 weeks. We're gonna go take your car and pimp that shit.
We're gonna go pimp your shit.
I'm Xzibit, by the way. If you didn't know, you've heard my music, right?
figure out a way to work for 2 weeks, brother.
You got a bus pass, right?
Have fun explaining that to your boss. Why you late?
Exhibit stole my car.
Exhibit stole my car and he's straight up pimping it right now.
Dude, imagine looking at your boss. Like
There's
you walk in. you sit-
that's gonna be our title, by the way. Exhibit stole my car.
Exhibit stole my car, dude. Dude,
So Disneyland, cool.
yeah. How do we get
1950
from Disneyland
what,
to
5?
Exhibit- How do we get from Disneyland to Exhibit stole my car,
I
dude?
don't know, bro. That's
Yeah,
Just magic.
Disneyland opens. That's the thing. I've never been further west than like 30 minutes into Alabama.
yeah, just passing through.
Yeah, we're
And
in,
it
we're in
stinks.
Georgia. We've been up the East Coast a good bit. Like we've not been to the New York, the Big Apple or whatever, but we've been to the Maryland. You know.
Yeah, right. But we were so young, it doesn't even matter, really.
Yeah, but we've been up there. We've been up the coast a good bit.
Hey, why is crossing into Alabama like watching a movie where they cross the border into Mexico with just the hue turns different,
Dude,
everything
I
is
don't
not
know.
the same.
I don't know what Alabama's taxes are spent on, but it's sure not, it's-
Killing armadillos because they're
it's
everywhere.
Sure not like making the trees and the grass green. I don't know. We
No.
pulled an Alabama. we were
Everything's
like,
dry.
Oh my god, dude!
Everything's dry and
Yeah.
dusty,
Is that a
and there's no
tumbleweed?
desert. Yeah.
Like, I thought I saw a song. I thought I saw a sign that said Flagstaff, Arizona earlier. What was that?
How far? I just closed my eyes. How long have I been asleep?
Are we there yet? We're trying to go to Panama.
Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Right. New Mexico?
Yeah.
My name is Walter
What?
White. I live for Negra Aurora Lane.
What is it?
Albuquerque, it's Negra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He goes,
Whoa.
my name is Walter Hartwell White. I name it so and so Negra Aurora Lane.
That's cutting it close.
like something New Mexico. Yeah, I was like, when I was watching that show, I was like, this show's gonna get canceled after 3 episodes.
We kind of need this right here.
Oh, a little
succulent?
play action? Yeah. It's not real.
Don't tell them that.
It's real.
It's so real.
I water it.
Put
every
water in
day.
it. We water it with
You water
Diet
your
Dr.
succulent
Pepper.
every day. And they're like, no.
What? No.
I'm like, I don't know. It's not real. It's just filled with water. I'm like, this thing does not want any more water. Keeps overflowing.
So stubborn it won't drink it.
Xzibit stole my car.
Xzibit stole my car. Please give me a break,
Xzibit, please bring it back, please.
sir. I gotta pick up my kid in 2 hours.
It's a 95 Monte Carlo. I was about to get a new one anyway. Please.
They're
Dude,
like,
imagine going to your like work. You work in a cubicle.
Yeah.
You look at your boss who just made the company like $500,000 the last quarter, and he's like, "Why were you late for the 3rd time this week?" And you're like, "My shit's getting pimped." You've seen the show, right? That's what's happening to me. It's getting pimped right now. So I don't know what we're gonna do. If you can work with me for a couple weeks, that shit's
Please.
getting pimped. Yeah.
Please. But
Moral of
then
the story: I was on the bus this morning because Xzibit stole my car, and that shit's getting pimped.
at the end of the day, though, like when it's done, he pulls into the office complex.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their normal cars,
Yeah.
everything. He just, I don't know how to turn it off. Please.
Every time I turn on the ignition, it just starts playing bass. There's no song. It's just a bass line. It's just the bass.
I told him I like to do fires in my backyard. Now every time I turn my wipers on, fucking fire comes out of the top.
I told him I like to cook. There's a George Foreman grill in my passenger seat. It's so hot.
It's so hot.
The AC does nothing.
They took out the AC.
They took out the AC. You know what they put? Not AC. They put a George Foreman grill in there.
The opposite.
They put another heater.
Oh. Shows like that from MTV are wild.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
What?
if it-
Wait, was Pimp My Ride on MTV?
it had to be, right? Tell us in the comments. Was Pimp My Ride on MTV or
Yeah.
was it ABC?
Yeah, ABC Family, Pimp My Ride.
ABC Family. What's up, y'all? I'm Xzibit. We got this guy here. He drives a 2004 Ford Taurus.
I think we should start our own show, Pimp My Bike.
Pimp my bike.
Yeah, right.
Today we got this Huffy. Not much you can do to pimp a bike, guys. We're just gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna repaint
we're gonna paint it right quick.
basket. Ding ding ding. You know the drill.
Yeah.
For guys, it's a little horn. For girls, it's the bell. Oh man.
So on my way here today, so on the big highway to get here, I don't want to like say the roads and stuff like that.
We're not trying to dox ourselves.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
People show up.
Yeah,
we get-
the 4-laner. I got you.
yeah, yeah.
When I say 4 lane, it's not 4 lane on one side.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
not talking
right.
8 lanes.
Where do we
wide.
live?
We're talking 2 lanes on one side, 2 lanes on the other side, median, just like any other road.
Don't matter.
Golly.
Oh man, it's all
Sorry
fucked.
about your ears now, guys.
Anyway, so I'm going down the road, right? So it's 65 miles an hour, right? And then it turns to 55 abruptly, right?
Right.
And right where it turns 55 is also where cops sit constantly. State patrol.
Right before all the like turns into town. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, but they sit far back. Like there's no turns.
there's-
Like even
there's-
if you're still going fast, you're not gonna like hit
There's
a
like a
mom
good- there's
with
like a good
3 kids in the
mile
van.
there.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a big issue. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to talk about that road. City planning wise.
Right.
After the podcast, so we don't like.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
right.
Where we're at, But there's. an
Hey, we're
issue-
not gonna tell you where we're from or what road we're talking about. We're gonna tell you how to fix it though.
There's a big issue there when
Right.
it comes to what the building that's beside it.
Yeah.
That bridge.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's
they
fine,
can't-
that's
they
fine.
can't get past it.
right.
Yeah,
I forget about that
yeah. it's a
speed
big-
change constantly.
Yeah, I go from
And
about 75
I-
to 55 real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm still going 75. I'm just cruising. I'm in my head thinking about the podcast, how we're gonna set stuff up, right?
Right.
And I just passed 2 state patrols,
Oh no.
2 of them, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking like, there's no way they're not coming after me.
Right.
They have to. There's 2 of them. something's got to
One
happen.
can stay, one can come after.
Yeah,
you.
easily. No. Lucky.
You know what it is, bro?
Dude, they were talking. They were just chatting it up, not paying any attention.
It's not even that. Like they might have been chatting, but they saw a Chevy Equinox pass them, dude. Just like
Yeah, going 15 over the speed
Oh.
limit. It was like, that's probably
Chevy
fine.
Equinox.
It's
Mm.
probably fine.
Yeah.
If I
like-
was in any, if there were only 2 doors on that car,
yeah,
it'd be a different story. They'd be
you'd
after me.
like, cancel the podcast for today, guys. I got a ticket.
I got a ticket.
How much?
Hey
20
guys,
over.
welcome to
My
the Wose.
license are gone.
Hey guys, welcome to the Wose podcast. I don't really feel so good right now. I got a ticket on the way here.
Hey
I'm a little bummed.
He's like, hey guys, welcome to the Wose podcast. This is Officer Ramirez. I got criminal speed. This is not going to be a very long podcast. I'm going to let you know it's going to be a couple weeks till you see me again. I don't have the bail money.
Don't have to bail money.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Officer Ramirez said he would take over for me for the time being.
I'm sitting here like, so like, did you pull anybody over?
On your
Like,
way here, you take anybody to jail?
I don't know. How
Can
to
I hold
talk
your
to you.
gun?
I don't know how to talk to you, dude. Like,
Let me hold it.
yeah.
Give it
Can
to
I
me.
Can I hold your gun? I'm like,
So heavy, dude. Your wrist cracked like crazy.
oh, you don't know about my wrists?
I'm not
think-
sure I do.
I think there's something wrong with my wrist. You guys let me know.
That's kind of crazy.
All day, baby.
Have you asked the
Okay.
doctor about that?
I have asked the doctor about that.
Yeah.
At the end, I don't know what I was there for. I think I might have just been sick.
Let me
you
hear that
know,
vape again.
trying to get some antibiotics or whatever. And at the end of my visit, I was like, oh, by the way, real quick, what do you think about this?
What was their response?
They were like, not normal. You know, does that hurt? Do they give you any issues? You don't have any stiffness or anything, right? I'm like, no, they just do that.
They're
just,
like, tough tits.
yeah. They were like, there's just all the tendons rolling around and stuff in there. Like, I was like, they're like, okay,
Sounds
so
like
just
you-
maybe don't do that.
It literally sounds like you have a bag of marbles in your hand and you're
Yeah.
shaking them.
Like, dude, I would love to like be on a skateboard or be on a bike, right?
Mhm.
Get up and be like, oh,
Oh yeah.
and they're like, oh. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding, guys. It does that.
Yeah.
I was born like this.
They do that. I don't know how they do that, but they
Dude, by
do
the
that.
time you're 60, you're gonna have flop hands.
yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Wanna do the Wose podcast?" No, but the doctor was just like, maybe just don't do that then.
Yeah. Maybe just do it less and
Yeah.
it won't get that bad.
No, I don't know, man. They just it doesn't
I
feel
don't have
like-
anything that cracks on me like that.
Oh, dude.
No, I mean, yeah, cracking knuckles, that's normal. Cracking your neck, your back, whatever.
I can do.
But
I can go all
I don't
day.
like. I have a bad shoulder, but when I roll my shoulder, oh, okay, I take that back. When I'm sleeping, I can hear it creak.
Yeah.
Yeah, like wood on an old house.
Oh gosh, don't you love it when the inside of your body sounds like Monster House?
Yeah, right.
Get off my lawn! And you're like, what the hell?
What was his wife's name?
Was that Mr. Nevercracker?
What was that? What was the house's name?
Deborah. I don't
No,
know.
it was
Constance.
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 Yeah, that is a great movie. My
Dude.
favorite meme is when the
That
cop
mu-
pulls
that
up.
must be, that must be the uvula. Oh,
So it's a girl house.
Girl house. He's like,
Yeah, that's not even the best part.
yeah.
Best part is when the guy who's playing the video game, he goes to run out. He goes,
I will be seeing you later.
Yeah.
Dude, I use that all the time, dude. Like somebody will have a day off at work. I'm like, I won't be seeing you later.
They probably have no clue what you're talking about. They're like, all right, what
No,
a
dude.
fucking weirdo, dude. Why do they always say that?
There's so many things that I do that they have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, nobody's
Do you
seen
miss
that?
me?
Nobody's seen that? Dude, because you would be like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know?
we'd riff at work. I'd be like,
Yeah.
we just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was in there, I go, my name is Andrew Dingus. Nobody
Nobody
knew
knows
what the
what
fuck
you're
I
talking
was
about.
talking about. They were like, all right.
All right.
And I was like, no, guys, Andrew Dingus.
You know,
You know, he brought Sour Patch watermelons and Sour Patch strawberries.
you don't know Andrew Dingus?
You don't know Ryan Butlord?
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Poor Ryan Butlord, dude.
Yeah.
I had a full conversation about somebody. I argued with somebody. They're like, that can't. why do his parents do that? I'm like, no, he's like a little kid. He's not saying his name right.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think.
he's probably got a speech impediment. His
I don't
last
think the
name's
guy-
Butler.
I don't. Butler.
Butlord.
My name is Ryan Butlord, and his name is probably not Ander Dingus, dude.
No.
Like it's probably like Andrew Dingus or something like that. Like somebody like. There's been times where parents are like they don't remember what their last name is, and he's like, I like the name Ander. After my grandpa, and they're like, you know, my last name is Dingus, right?
Yeah.
His name is gonna be Ander Dingus. You hear that? How it rolls off the tongue, dude. Sounds like an accident.
How do you spell it?
Is that one word? Is that his first name? His first name, Ander Dingus. What do we get? Where's the space?
Where's face?
Yeah. Oh man.
How's he gonna explain this to everyone?
Xzibit stole my car. You're trying to name my kid Ander Dingus right now, dude? I had to drive the bus here.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm glad you're funny, bro, because this
Yeah.
podcast would go nowhere.
Right.
All right, brief intermission. I got to check and see how long we've been going. I kind of want another drink.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and think of the word of the day because I picked it last time and I don't really even remember what it was. It was like a phrase.
It
was like a whole sentence.
It was Chinese rabbit.
Yeah, it was China rabbit. Chinese rabbit. We're like, that wasn't it, guys. It was China rabbit. It was after a book.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll stick with the trend of that and
Vietnamese rabbit.
Vietnamese chinchilla.
Vietnamese chinchilla. That's too much to type, bro.
Yeah,
They're like, how do you spell Vietnamese?
How do
They're
you
like, okay, I got Vietnamese. They're like,
CH.
shit. They get.
All right, yeah.
They
All
finally.
right, so hard part's done. Vietnamese done.
Guys, Vietnamese.
Chinchilla.
Appreciate your help on Vietnamese. Oh God. Hey, real quick, while you're still here, you got chinchilla in the bank or not? No, you don't got chinchilla. I didn't watch this episode. I didn't get this far. I don't think we've got a single fucking word of the day either, dude. I don't know if
Nobody said anything.
I
Yeah.
haven't checked the comments. I don't think anybody's watched this far, bro. Which is fine. We're not doing it for anyone else but us. You know?
Yeah, right. I have taken people's phones at work. I'll play the card like, hey, can I see your phone real quick? I need to look something up on YouTube. My phone's dead. And I'm
Subscribe.
Wose podcast.
bells,
I do. I go Wose podcast.
Bell
Subscribe.
notification.
And I've gone to the comments and be
Yeah.
like, these guys are so funny.
Like,
Hilarious.
Subscribe. Bell. Comment. Pin their comment. And shit, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna pin this just in case so everybody can find it through all this other stuff.
yeah, it looks like bots though, because like nobody would be like hilarious, riveting. This is a riot.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, I think we can end it, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like we don't do like the whole normal 1 hour long. We got to go an hour long, like
Yeah, no,
yeah.
for sure.
Once we start winding down, once we find our funnies, we talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
We've talked about Disneyland. We talked about Xzibit. What else is there in the world?
Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about today.
We covered, well, just the West Coast. That's where Xzibit is too.
Yeah, right. I
We
don't
covered
think
the West Coast today, guys.
we covered. Wait,
We
no.
didn't talk about current events. The former president was shot in the face, and we're just we're just like Xzibit stole my car, pit my ride.
Yeah, Eminem's podcast. Eminem, he doesn't have a podcast. That'd be the
that
yeah.
podcast would be like, he sees the mic, he's like, oh wait, no, this is a podcast. My bad.
Yeah,
I was
my
about to
bad,
start
my bad.
spitting, guys. You were lucky.
His new album's pretty good.
It is very good.
It's very good,
A
actually.
lot of people are probably unhappy about it, but
I think it's great.
I saw no, dude, I love it. I show it to people. I'm like, look at what he said. Look at what he said. This is funny. It got like the most streams of a rap album
Mm-hmm.
in one day than any other rap album in 2024.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, just 2024.
Well, more than that, but
Yeah.
you know, like it got 65.1 like million streams.
Yeah,
in
I
a
was
day.
I was definitely one
In
of
a
those.
day?
I listened to the entire album.
When like whole countries like 65 million.
That's
That's like Atlanta, right?
no, that's way more than Atlanta.
How many people live in Georgia? Like 57 million?
That's a great question. You got your phone?
I do. It's at 2%, but I will give it a look. See, 1%.
Dude.
Burp counter. How many people live in Georgia?
Yeah.
2020, the population of Georgia was 10,711,908.
Yeah. So like
So
that
when,
whole
like,
East Coast.
Yeah, when the East Coast listens to your damn album in a day, you're like, yeah, that was a pretty good fucking album, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. The features on it, I love them.
JID.
JID has an insane verse. Bizarre goes crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I do like the choices he made with like some of the singing artists. You know, White Gold,
Skylar Grey.
Sly,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. That song's great.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally just Jelly Roll's song with him rapping for verses, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But it fits perfectly, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's always been really good when it comes to features. He's picky, you know?
I mean, you kind of have to be.
But he also gives people his flowers. You know, people that you're like, I would never know who White Gold is if it wasn't for Zeus on Music to Be Murdered By and
Yeah,
then
right.
this song on this
Right.
album, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and he stays, what's the word? He
in-
stays loyal to, like, the people he works with as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, he's been working with Skylar Grey for, like,
Ever.
dude.
Yeah.
Like, 20 years.
He was like, I like that voice. I like the way you sing.
Yeah.
Won't you?
Yeah.
Would you come join every album?
Like, on Kamikaze, Nice Guy, and,
He used somebody different for Nice Guy. Who did he use?
Jessie Reyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he liked her song. The first song he put her on the album, he liked it so good that he put her on another song on the same album.
Yeah. That's a flex.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's literally.
He's like, you know, the only other person
like, "That
who's
was
done
good."
more than one song on my albums is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Royce to 5'9".
Oh, yeah, true. The whole
Yeah.
Bad Meets Evil album.
Yeah. Then he's got D12, but that was banned.
Okay, well, thanks for absolutely ruining my joke.
Well, I know a little bit more than you do about Eminem.
Yeah,
Slim
no,
Shady.
you're definitely a stan.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't care. you
Yeah,
know?
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they can be used as a bad thing and a good thing.
No, yeah. I mean, the thing is you can't consider him part of your top 5 at least whenever the term being a stan is not exclusive to Eminem.
Oh yeah, that's exclusive to like
the
everything.
It's his. That's him. That's his term. Or
Right.
Whatever, you know, being a stan. That's from the song "Stan."
Right.
You know, but people, you stan Squishmallows.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You got 50 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it's just that simple. It's when 65.1 million people listen to your album in a day. You know, it's like that.
Yeah, that's next level.
And
dude.
you're pushing, and you're in your 50s.
That's next level.
Yeah. You know, when you get shot in the ear and you're in your almost 70s and you
Oh no, not almost 70s, almost 80s.
almost, and when you get shot in the ear and you're almost 80 and you stand up and you're like, y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? That was crazy, dude. How'd that make? What'd you think about that?
It was wild.
Yeah,
It was absolutely wild.
We're
I didn't.
living through
So I
history,
didn't
people.
know about it, right? Because I didn't have my phone on or
I
anything.
literally was like this. Like I was at work, right,
Mhm.
when it happened, and someone's like, Donald Trump just had an assassination attempt on him. He was shot in the ear,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's fake. No, that's
Yeah,
fake.
that's some AI shit.
Because I looked it up
Yeah.
immediately, and it was just like Donald Trump on rally or whatever, and I was like, I'm not seeing anything, guys. That's got to be fake.
Yeah,
you know.
you refresh 2 seconds
I
later.
literally
and it's
refreshed, and it's
everything.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. What a
So-
cool sound I just made, dude.
That was a cool sound.
Yeah, did y'all hear that?
We should. I should clip that and make that our intro sound.
Yeah.
No. So it was 30 minutes after it happened that I got. So a guy I work with, a guy we used to work together, right?
Yeah.
He calls me.
He's distraught, by the way.
He literally goes, no. He literally calls me. He goes, "Do you see what they did to my president?"
They're like,
I go,
"Man,
"What?"
my man.
He goes, "They fucking shot him." I go, "No, is he dead?" He goes, No, they got him in the ear." I was like, "They're bullshitting me, man."
Dude,
Like-
a matter of inches, dude.
Oh,
does it hit
easily.
you- how does it hit you in the ear and not the rest of your head?
A lot of conspiracy theories on that too, though.
He had a squib attached to his ear.
Not so much a squib. He definitely got shot at.
Yeah.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
Somebody behind him died.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The whole assassination attempt happened, whether or not it's a conspiracy or not.
Whether or
we'll
not
never
it was
know.
set
We'll
up.
never know. Don't even try.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Alex Jones is over here like, okay, guys, listen. He's gonna have a heyday.
Yeah, I'm all for a good conspiracy theory though. I'll
Yeah, I
listen to
mean-
it. I'll listen to it, but I gotta keep an open mind to keep both sides clear, right?
I love a conspiracy theory. The thing that I don't like about conspiracy theories is the people that think that they're like, that's wrong. Something's got to be done. I'm like, dude, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
if
no.
If they want to blow up,
We
Times
have
Square
no
tomorrow,
control.
They're going to do it.
Yeah, we have
you know?
absolutely no control.
Right. Anything that you learn, they knew. You know,
A decade ago. Yeah,
like they
for
they're
sure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Tight. Good job figuring that out. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
there's nothing you can
What are
do.
you gonna do?
Say something. You know.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Crazy though. But no, I didn't believe him at first, and I looked it up. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this photo's fire.
Like, dude.
Like, regardless of what you think about him, hate him, not hate him, wish it would have got him, very happy it didn't get him,
yeah.
so on and so forth, right? That photo's fire.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Dudes, like, regardless of how the election was going to go, like, a lot of people have a conception of how the election's going to go already, you know,
right.
just based on how the last 4 years went and everything like that. That being said, since this happened, like, in my opinion, this won him the election, which plays into the whole, oh, this is a conspiracy thing.
Oh yeah,
you know,
for sure.
but
I mean,
this
there's so
definitely, in
many
my
things that
opinion-
point to the fact that it was probably definitely set up.
Yeah. That being
But
said, it
you
definitely-
can't go like with that mindset, really.
Yeah. Like, regardless of not if it was set up, it happened. So go forward, you know.
Yeah,
So
right.
that being said, I think it definitely won him the election. Like, you can't just like when the current president falls off a bike and everyone's like, oh no, and then the other candidate is like shot and then it's just like fist pumping. You're like, okay, well, so what? It's pretty much a, you know,
Pretty much a no-brainer.
yeah. What are we doing
Like,
here?
Do
know?
you think we should have 2 terms, or do you think it should be 1?
2 terms? I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that especially in today's policies and stuff, when it comes to bipartisan,
Yeah, you
functions,
can't get anything done in one
In
term,
4 years, the first 4 years is undoing what was done.
which is ridiculous.
The next 4 years can be putting your own policies in.
Yeah,
It's as
and
simple as
just for that cycle to keep going,
Right.
and that's why I think
and
since
those first 4 years of you undoing stuff,
Mhm.
it makes it really hard to win the second time because
outside of
that's what they
technological,
see. They're like, well, you
Yeah.
didn't do anything. All you did was undo shit. And
yeah, right,
Then you lost votes just by being there.
yeah, outside of
It's the
technological,
hardest job on the planet.
outside of technological advances, we've been at an absolute standstill.
Yeah, I mean-
because of that reason,
Yeah, I mean,
and it's like since the 90s,
Not-
like early 90s,
not
85.
much has happened, but in order to keep the ship afloat,
Yeah,
the prices and
right.
stuff have changed.
the price
you
is
know?
wrong, Bob.
Right. That being said, regardless of all of that, like you get shot in the ear and you live to continue your campaign, regardless of who you are, I think that gets you like hella votes.
You know what I'm gonna find annoying?
What? Him
Every
talking about
speech,
it?
yeah, he's be like, I survived.
I took a bullet for this country. Joe couldn't have done that. Joe couldn't have done that. If Joe got hit with a bullet, he would have been down and out, just like he was these last 4 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like Joe's gonna be like, I mean, I did this, and he's like, I took a bullet.
Took a bullet.
But did you take a bullet though? But did you get hit? But did they try to kill you? They're like, yeah, I mean, he's gonna be like, how is it in this America I can go to my own rallies and get shot at my own rallies? Like,
Yeah.
He's gonna be crazy. He's gonna go ape shit with this shit, dude.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
You know the first thing
He gives himself a purple
he's
heart.
in the ambulance. He's like, guess what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I mean, we're living through history, people. Like
We've been living through
my entire-
history.
and it's weird to say because literally every generation lives through history, but for some reason it feels like our generation has lived through a lot. And it started out with a literal terrorist attack on the United States. Then we went to war.
Oh yeah, since
Then
2001, it's
That
just
shit
been
that shit kind of fizzled
every
out.
single year.
That shit kind of fizzled out. We had, presidentials happen. We had, controversies happen. Then we had the next big history thing, which was a black man became president.
Right.
He was there for 2 terms. He knew how to dunk while he was in office. That's what we need to get back to. If you're running for president, you better be able to know how to dunk. It's as simple as that, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
All right,
if you're
strength
in the
test.
Senate, if you're in the Senate, you have to be able to do 4 pull-ups. If you're in the House of Representatives, you have to be able to get 12 on a sit and reach. Like, something's got to be done.
Yeah, right.
People are literally falling out at press conferences. Like, this is crazy. But then the next big thing after that was we had, a woman almost win presidency.
Close.
And you're thinking, okay, that's history.
Mhm.
She was literally their pick.
Right.
That's history right there.
Of course.
The other history that happened that year was we had someone who we knew as the apprentice, the guy from Home Alone, you fired, the big New York businessman win presidency, when everybody was like, what's happening here? Is this Ronald Reagan again? Ronald Reagan was a big part of history.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
And then right after that, a global pandemic, dude. We're like, okay, let's figure this out. More
Right.
history right in front of our faces.
Uh-huh.
Now we have an assassination attempt under our belt.
First one to a presidential candidate since the 60s. No. Yeah, 60s.
And that's just basically the politics. We're not talking about submarines exploding. We're not talking about bridges falling off into the sea because a boat hit it. We're not talking about, like, solar eclipses back to back and stuff like that.
Right.
We're living through a textbook right now.
Yeah. Right.
They're not
All
gonna
right,
be
so
able
let's
to
go
do-
into the 2000s. This is where there's a whole other book for this one.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to just put it in the history book. They're going to be like, now pull out your 2020 to 2024 book.
Yeah.
You
Honestly.
It's crazy. And it could just be because we're living in it, but we're probably at 40 minutes right now on this podcast, but it's interesting.
I think we're over 40 minutes, or we're pushing an hour here.
Right. We said we don't do an hour, but then sometimes the president gets shot in the ear.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. The word of the day could be like Evander Holyfield or like Mike Tyson.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Evander Holyfield. That's
Look
that's
it up. You know who he is.
If you don't know what he, yeah,
You know who
yeah,
he
just-
is. You just don't know you know who he is.
Yeah.
He got his ear bit off by Mike Tyson. And if it's not Evander Holyfield, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude.
No, it's 100% Evander
Yeah.
Holyfield. Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry, I was just angry.
I'm so hungry. Didn't eat breakfast this morning.
No, that's what Mike Tyson said.
Yeah.
He was apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry, I just got so angry. But it was like I've seen the whole fight,
Yeah, it's kind of
Evander
warranted.
Holyfield deserved that shit, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dirty.
We're out of drink. You got the word of the day. You know the drill. That wraps it up, brother.
That wraps it up. Just
Yeah.
one more thing. Thanks for watching. We're gonna be posting a golf video pretty soon. Come on.
Come on.
There it is. Had to get one.
Ended off with some balloons. Man.
Yeah.
It was a celebratory one.
We're gonna be playing some golf pretty soon. Hopefully, scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Get that posted up.
Much easier to film a scramble, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it's
Faster.
better to film a scramble because
You're not holding up people behind you.
Yeah, it's just like pick it up, dude. Let's
you
go to
might
my
know
ball.
golf. You might know golf.
All right. Well,
That
This is
was
good.
the Wose podcast.
that was the Wose podcast. Thanks for listening again. Do leave the comment of Evander Holyfield down in the bottom section. I'm Spencer.
I'm Isaac.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace. Xzibit stole my car.